Hi and welcome. You have myself and Barry John Martin, author of the Heaven series, with us again today. And website of importance is all the w's.heavenseries.com. And yes, 25 books over 10 years. First book's just about to come out very, very, very shortly. All very excited, and it is Heaven's Child, so watch out for that. And today, Barry and I are going to be talking about energy. We're going to kind of be exploring the ideas and concepts around thought creates energy. Barry, what have we got to share about energy and thoughts, and what happens there in that process?
I think what people in the physical, this is where we are, this is where we live physically, don't realise that everything is energy.
Yes.
It's all light.
Yes.
When I talk to spirit, I talk about our place where we live. We live in the land of frozen light.
And what do you mean about that? We live in the land of frozen light.
Light vibrates.
Yes.
The higher you go in spirit, the faster the vibration. Sorry. I've got a winter cough. The lower down you go, as we are in physical, the slower light vibrates.
Yeah.
So we're in an area of very low vibration, very slow moving light. In fact, our science is beginning to reveal that light can move at varying speeds. So you can have a piece of light, leaves the sun, for example, goes into space, and some of the light can get there before the other light.
Wow. That's incredible.
And it doesn't have to be affected by a black hole.
Right.
It's just that we've conducted experiments that show that if you point a laser at an object,
yes,
the laser light will get there at a given speed.
Yes.
If you put an obstacle in the way, some of the light will get round it.
Yeah, that's
if you put a hole in the middle of the obstacle,
yes,
some of the light will get through at one speed and some will go round the
other way. Yes.
But still get there at the same time. Now,
yes.
How can it go round it and still get there at the same time?
Yes, that's absolutely true. I mean, the slit theory talks about that. Two holes in a board, light, and yeah, some goes through it, some goes round.
Shame. I don't like working with people who know more than I do.
It's all good. It's all good. So yeah, energy. So we kind of look at that. And
now we're creating energy. You see.
Yes, absolutely.
We're creating humour, laughter.
Which is light.
Which is different form, a lighter form of energy, a more loving energy.
Yes, and that kind of raises us,
And of course, sarcasm is a darker, slower moving form of energy.
That's a good point.
And spitefulness, evil energy. Yes. It's really slow.
And it does. It has a density to it, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it does.
Spitefulness, nastiness, evilness doesn't create a very dignified energy.
No. It kind of, you can feel it as well. It's kind of a bit spiky. As kind of cutting. Well, people say that's very cutting. Well, what is that? It's the energy of those words, isn't it? It's cutting. Or that's heavy density. No. So okay. So Barry. So thoughts create energy. And that can absolutely impact the world around us. It can impact that world around us. So, as light workers or people of light that want to consciously affect the world around us, what can we do to enhance that?
Think good thoughts. Think loving, kind thoughts.
Yes. Because those thoughts absolutely do impact the world around us. I'm quickly going to share with you all, Dr. Amuto is sharing with Barry, a scientific study. He took several jars of water, labelled those jars up, love, peace, joy, prayer, soul, and he got a group of monks to meditate on those jars of water. Then there's several other jars. One of them was hate, one of them was demon, one of them was Adolf Hitler. And again, they meditated on those jars of water. They took the water particles from the jar and they put it under a microscope with one of love, beautiful, beautiful, intricate pattern. The soul, really interesting, was kind of circling around, and within it was a love heart. The one of hate was spiky. Okay, so we're talking about spiky energy, spiky. And the one of Adolf Hitler was distorted, really, really, really distorted. Now, if we think that we are 90% water, how is that energy that we come into contact with affecting our physiology? Something to really think about. I wonder about dis-ease. What is it? It's where you're absorbing that negative energy, those negative thoughts, and they're impacting your body very strongly.
It's all about alignment.
Yes.
We come here with free will to choose whether to align ourselves with God, which is light,
yes,
and creation, or whether we wish to align ourselves to darkness, which is chaos.
Yes.
So if you align yourself to darkness, which most of us are, because we live in a dark world, then we're constantly creating and attracting darkness to us.
Yes.
We're surrounded by dark energy.
Yeah.
So we watch dark programs on television. We play games on iPads, which are dark.
Yes.
We're probably killing 100 people in a game. And that's dark.
Yes.
We're blowing things up. We're destroying spaceships.
Yes.
Which is a horribly negative thing to do.
Mm.
If you're on that spaceship and you're blown up, it's not a lot of fun.
No, it hurts.
I'm being serious.
But it generates, doesn't it? It generates energy.
Yeah, I mean, anybody who's travelled on an airline, or if somebody comes along and shoots you down and blows you up, is very uncomfortable. And we all travel on airliners in the expectation we're not going to be blown up.
Yes, absolutely.
So training children to blow up planes and fire missiles at them isn't very bright.
No, absolutely. I mean, what it does is it creates a kind of
it's releasing
that energy into the world.
It's releasing the plane-killing negative energy into the world. And so there will be some people who attract plane-killing negative energy to themselves, and they go out and destroy a plane.
Yeah, so
that's an extreme case.
It creates a collective energy, a collective consciousness.
Can I just say
somewhere
something?
to go, isn't it?
Can I just say something?
So
the soul is magnetic.
Yes.
So all souls come up from a place of magnetism.
Yes.
You align yourself to God. You're magnetically aligned with God.
Yes.
So you come here and you're a magnetic soul. The soul holds you. Sorry, the body holds you magnetically until the time you're to be released. And all the time this magnet within us is attracting.
Yes.
So if we're thinking dark thoughts, the magnet inside us is attracting the energy we require, darkness. So if you're thinking light thoughts, the magnet inside you is attracting the light energy that you require. And you can literally change the world around you by thinking the right thoughts. But you have to believe what you're thinking. So if all the time you're thinking, I love everyone, but well,
you don't
really. I like to think I do. And I pray to God that I'm light, but don't suppose he's listening. It's all negative, you see.
Absolutely. It's false energy.
Those prayers aren't even heard because they don't get out of the atmosphere.
It's like
Did you know that?
Forced energy.
Negative prayers don't get to their destination. So if you say, God, please save my dear mother, she's a lovely soul, please save her. Don't suppose you're listening to this, well, that prayer doesn't go anywhere.
Because you at the end said, I don't suppose you're listening to it.
You deleted it.
Cancel it out.
You press the delete button.
Double binded intention, isn't it? It's like, I want, I can't have.
You have to be very careful what you think and what you say. Very early on in my books, I've explained this. that there's three types of creative energy. There's thought, written, and spoken.
Yes.
So you can destroy somebody by writing something about them. You can destroy the reputation by writing about them.
Yes.
Like a certain politician has just come a cropper by something that's been filmed and written about him.
Yes.
See, that's creative energy.
Yes. Yeah, and that has power. I mean, when
Or I can call you a right sod, and you'll come off this and you'll think, oh, it's really hurt me.
So it's all good. It is all good. So there you go, guys. A few thoughts around energy and
Think
intention.
positively.
Absolutely.
Your intention to create will be reflected in your life in ways you cannot begin to understand.
There you go. There
That's
you
the
have
way
it.
Spirit taught to me.
There you have it. This is Barry John Martin, author of the Heaven series. Watch out for the release of Heaven's Child very, very, very soon.
On
Very
Amazon.
exciting. On Amazon, yes. On Amazon. There will be details on his website, which is all the W's, heavenseries.com, and his Facebook page as well, which is Barry John Martin, author. So there you go. We'll be seeing you all very, very soon.